Alright, yo, hi everyone. Is everything working? I have no idea. Okay. Anyways, I gotta check mic volume because I think there's something whack with mic volume. Anyways, hi everyone. I've like not recorded in like a hot minute because I'm lazy. Also, I have like work or something. I have a little thing called a job, which is, you know, a big sad, you know. They are using a late game strat, by the way, the person I'm facing, so I would like to not lose any life, and I might have budgeted enough money to get down Pat Fusty round 1. Yes, I actually budgeted a little too much money, but hey, round 1. Anyways, hi everyone, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this fine evening on this planet called Earth or whatever? Yeah. I actually completely forgot I was going to start up my rant off with today, but yeah, I haven't recorded in so long, and you know what? I figured I might as well. Today. Technically, I don't have much to do. I mean, I have a reading I gotta do for class tomorrow, but I can just do that in class. You know what? Actually, speaking of reading, so my professor assigned like a reading for what's it called? My professor assigned a reading for, I think, called the lottery ticket, and I was like, oh, that's that. I already read that back in middle school, so I'm gonna save some time and not read the lottery ticket, you know? Because like I already read it all, so there's no reason to read it a second time. So I didn't read it. It comes the day that we're discussing it, I realize this is a different short story called The Lottery Ticket. There's two of them. Technically, I think it's called The Lottery, which is the story I read in middle school, but that's besides the point. You see, the short story I thought we were reading was one where it's like, oh, people are like able to like, there's a lottery and it's like, oh, you don't want to win the lottery because if you win the lottery you actually die, but that's like a plot twist at the end. Plot twist for the spoiler alerts for the short story The Lottery, which came out in like the 1800s, so I don't know if you haven't read that yet. That's on you, buddy. But yeah, anyways, turns out this is a different short story where it's like the wife gets a lottery ticket, and the husband doesn't want to see the last numbers because like they think they might have won, because like all the numbers are correct except they have all the numbers, and they haven't checked the last ones, but they're too afraid to check it because they want to like imagine what they would do if they won. And like the husband's all like, oh, I'm gonna get like a house or whatever, and like he was actually happy with his life, but then he started imagining life if he won the $1 million, and he's like, I would have this and this and I'd be rich, and like he doesn't have like his wife in his dreams either, and then it turns out he lost the lottery, but like he's from then on he's kind of just like, he just hates his wife, I guess, and he's just like, oh, I'm stuck with this family, we're all poor, we don't have a mansion, and he's like all like depressed or something, and that's the story. Yeah, no, I imagine something completely different. By the way, I had a test for that same day. We were like, oh yeah, we're doing a test, make sure you read it, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, I'm fricked, but through my abilities of guessing and being somehow right sometimes, I managed to get an 80%. Half the test was about the lottery ticket, and I think I got 2 out of the 5 questions that were like about that. So yeah, it was just kind of, or was it, I also just put like general things too. I was like, oh yeah, he didn't like his wife afterwards or something, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna also just start getting to this because this is just also A, extra defense, and B, my opponent does not have enough defense, do they? They do not have enough defense. That's like A, no camo detection. Wait, we're gonna wait for them to bite. Okay, they got the camo. They used the ability. Okay, wait a minute. We have a decent amount of money. They don't have too good of a defense. Let's do a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. And we'll just see what they're probably gonna boost. I think they're dead though. That's just a regrow. Yeah, they're dead. GG's, let's go! Rah! Alright, I'll see y'all next clip. All right, we're against LGP, who seems actually not bad. So here's to hoping. I also have a 6 win streak apparently. You know, theoretically, I could get my way to Hall of Masters. Who knows? Who knows? Also, I realized mic volume was a little low. I have no idea how that's gonna affect the video. You know, it's fine. For whatever reason, though, like Windows was like, oh yeah, your mic volume is at 60%. Wanna know why? No fucking reason. It just wants to put it at 60%. Also, I just realized I should have done I should have done plane first, not what's her name? ETN. Suboptimal. So I'm gonna do space eco to start off, just to ensure I don't die. But you know, it was for whatever reason, Windows set my volume or the mic volume at like 75% for no reason. So yeah, blame Windows or something for if the mic's weird. Let's get you, say on figure 8. This should be good to defend for a while. But yeah. Anyways, what's it going about? Yeah, no, I somehow did super well on my test. So we pop off, all according to plan. Cause yes, I do have a reading though. I don't remember what the reading is about. I'll probably just search up a short story. You know, my teacher though was like, oh, we're not gonna ask about like tiny minuscule. Actually, no, I guess it's fair. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what my test was about, and I remember my teacher being like, yo, my teacher also, no hate on my teacher, but she's like up there in age, so she's very quiet. And the problem is like I can hear her half the time, which isn't optimal when I need to hear my teacher give the lesson. So like I'm really struggling to hear my teacher, and I don't want to. I don't know what to do. I'm just like, okay. I might try recording so that I can then like transcribe it and read it later. Maybe, I don't know. I truly don't know. I truly don't know. But yeah, I'm school stuff's happening. We're doing things related to school in my life. But yeah, also I set up a little thing called the open claw, which is funny because I kept getting like, oh, there's like this joke where it's like, oh, open claw has replaced my boss or whatever. Like the boss hires open claw and like it just fires everyone and stuff. Are we good? We might be good. I think we are gonna be good to space bloons. We're gonna use the ability now. I don't think I needed to because they stopped ecoing for a bit, but we'll do it anyways. 525, 2200. We'll go ahead and wait for the eco boost, and then we'll get this. This should be good. We'll put it down here, and then we can eco. Figure infinite. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I was like, huh, interesting. And then I got another one where it's like, oh, you essentially, to put it simply, OpenClaw is an AI that you run on a computer, and it has full access to the computer to do whatever you want it to. Don't do that. It's a minor security risk. I will be honest with you. Like sometimes AI kind of just does things, and it'll break stuff. So don't do that. But I do have a spare computer, like a spare mini computer. So like, you know what? I'm just gonna run it on that, and we're gonna see how it goes. And so far, it's going well, shockingly. So I've set up like an entire note system. So I have sync thing installed on both my mini PC and my like laptop and normal PC. And what that does is essentially it syncs like a folder between my computers. I think we're good to this. Let's just get you just in case. Yeah, we're good to this. And they kept doing that, I might have started struggling though. But essentially it syncs things, so I'm just like, okay, yo, here's my notes folder. Here are some rules. There's an inbox folder, look in there. Alright? If you find things, you sort things, you sort it out. If you like sometimes I'll just put like notes of like a class, and it'll like sort it for me. I'll put it in like a proper folder, which is like my school class name, the week folder. It'll do all that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty swag. And and I'm just like, yo, can you do that? And it'll do that. Or if like I give it a link and I'm like, yo, can you add this to my notes, put it in this folder? And it's like, I got you. That is not gonna work, buddy. That is not gonna work. Okay, I'll buy stronger stim then. They got a little too close. They don't have much money. But if we do a bit of this, let's see. Are they good? Media boost, media ability. Ooh, you're gonna have to sell. You're probably gonna. I mean, you got the. Yeah, glaive, big glaive boy. I think he's fine. Or are they? Probably. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna let him be. I'm gonna let him be. But yeah. My eco is actually pretty mid now that I look at it. We do have a lot of boat spots though, which is nice. I'm gonna quickly just okay. I'm gonna get this next eco boost. Bam. Okay. Anyways, but as we move on about, yeah. So I have like an entire note system, just like, yo, can you do this, and it does it, or like, can you improve these notes to work a little better, blah blah blah. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. We'll see how it goes, and then I have I made a script to put it simply. It's semantic search. So the way AI works currently is like you give it words and it converts those words into tokens, which is essentially just a bunch of numbers representing what the word means. Pretty cool, right? But like, yeah, that's just kind of how AI works currently. Perfectly normal. Yeah. Beyond that though, that you can just use that by itself. So you can get like a bunch of text and then you can convert that into semantic meaning. So basically it's meaning in numbers. Why is that useful? Simple. So if you then ask a question, your words then get turned into the semantic meaning, and then it finds the closest things in the database to the semantic meaning. So you don't even like need AI, and you can just run like a simple thing. So it's useful in that like you can find closely related notes to what you want without having to like rely on AI to find it, or you manually finding it or whatever. Which is cool. So like I have it to every heading is like its own thing, and like every like block of text is like its own like block, I guess. So if I just search up like what is the meaning of this, am I fine to BFB? I might be. 2 BFBs might be a little annoying. This round ends pretty soon though, so I'm not too worried. Let's get you. We might be good. We'll get this. We'll pull. There's no way they died. Oh my god, they died to that. I think I would have been fine. I saw those bloons like barely get destroyed, but I damn, good game, good game. I'll take it, I'll take it. I'll see you on next clip. Alright, we're against LGP again. I just fought, or like there's 2 guys that disconnected, and then I guess the queue system kind of breaks if someone disconnects, so we're against him again. Anyways, yeah, semantic search, pretty cool stuff. I guess it's like similar to Google works. I think Google does semantic searching. When you do a Google query, it's like it like scrapes websites and then turns them into like a semantic meaning, and then when you do a Google search, it converts your search into semantics, and then it like I guess reverse searches to find the thing you're looking for. That's my assumption, at least. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know the inner workings of Google, so don't trust me, I guess, but who's to say? But yeah, we're also using the strat because I said so. So you on last. Would like to save as much life as I can, so leave you on first probably is gonna be good. Last, first, last, and just leave you on last. Okay, we're good. But yeah, semantic search, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, have you ever like, okay, you know what? Want something? I don't know if other people do this, but like sometimes like you make like a noise, like either with like your mouth or like you move the chair and it sounds like a fart or something, and you don't want people to think you actually farted, so you try making the noise again with like the chair or something so that people don't think you're odd. I feel like I mustn't be the only one who thinks that, right? Or does that, right? Right? At least that's that. I say that because I actually made a noise with my mouth. I don't know if that picked up on mic, but yeah. Come back next week for more relatable content. What's in this? They're greeting so hard. Wow. They're gonna take the leaks. This seems to be like a really rushy player though. They're probably good. You're gonna need boost. Damn, they're okay. Barely. You know what? Fair enough. Alright, we'll probably stop ecoing soonish though. Yeah, the issue with the strat though is that they really nerfed the IMF loan, so it's probably a little worse to do what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it anyways because I will not be stopped. I'll probably just need to get like an extra farm or something halfway through. But the goal is, what is it? Like a round 9 bank? Round 9 bank? I think that sounds about right. We'll go for a round 9 bank. But yeah, anyways, oh, you know what? Fair enough. I forgot I have to deal with black balloons. Let's do this. We might need to boost. Let's go on strong. I think we'll just get a second one just in case. Set you on strong. Alright, we should be good now. We're good? We're good. Yeah, okay. We want, what, round... I want to get like a, optimally speaking, like a round 9 bank would be nice. I don't think it's happening though, so I think we go for banana plantation. We'll probably play a little more slowly. I think we'll probably just get a banana plantation and probably sell it after round 11 or something like that is my guess on the optimal path, the optimal routing. But yeah, let's get you, leave you on strong. Anyways, what was I gonna go on about again? Right, what else have I set up my thing? So it can also see like my coding folder. It cannot edit my coding folder, most importantly, so it's not gonna frick anything of what I'm doing, but I can easily just be like, yo, where's the nearest, or why is this thing broken, and then just looks in there. Or if it wants to edit things, it can like copy my thing and then edit manually. We could go for bank actually. This guy's really rushy though. I don't trust it. Yeah, I don't trust him. I feel like if I sell to get that, he's just gonna immediately full send me with something. Okay, we can get that actually. And if they do rush, we can just... Frick. We're gonna do this. Oh god. No, fuck! Ah, my 7 win streak! Grr. Good game. I didn't get the shrapnel. I just good game. GG's. Alright, well that's probably the end of the video, honestly. So I'll see y'all like next week or something whenever I upload again. Adios.